thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, number 38. What do you got on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. Just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Rutschman on at first. Nobody out. That one fouled off. The 0-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That's towards center. Ruiz under it. Puts it away for the out. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up.
Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And now the lefty fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around second is Rutschman. The throw to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. On a line out towards center. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 2, and the Athletics coming to bat. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Corbin Burns. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ryan Noda. And the pitch. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Cain since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. And the righty deals. And that's outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
The pitch. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ruiz makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Jorge Mateo now. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Short hop liner, handled it short. In there safely.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jordan Westberg. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Mateo leads off first with 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's nothing. Back here in the East Bay. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Brown at the plate. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes has it sized up. And there's 1 down.
That is big. Third baseman, J.D.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Slider misses outside. Outside low, ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for 1. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. On the ground to third. Play is made, 2 out.
Batting 6. The left fielder.
This is J.J. Bleday. That one off the mark. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. On the inside corner for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 down, nobody on. And now the count filled up 3-2. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike one. Now he breaks his bat. Allen whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So a man aboard, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Nobody out, runner at first. Now snap throw to first. Henderson back on a dive. The pitch. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Henderson around second, headed for third. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Here comes Rutschman around third.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Santander gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Mullins.
And a foul ball. And here it comes. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball.
Still only one out here in the inning. The other way. Fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
So first and second with 2 outs. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Strike 2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Number 69 getting loose out there. Muller, the lefty, warming up as well. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Two outs. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles and the A's nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Leading off, Shea Langoliers. And the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Man at first, Yuri Ruiz. Up next for the A's.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. There's a strike. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the last half of the third. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-hander kicks, deals, and he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
So up next, Nick Allen. And a foul ball. Langoliers, the lead runner at second. Ruiz at first with no outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan.
So the batting order turns over. Next up for the A's, Ryan Noda. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Langoliers around third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Oakland, out of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. As the lefty gets to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Kicks and fires. That to right. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Jordan Westburg. Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's down and away.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Bleday sizes this one up. Bleday makes the grab.
The third baseman, number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
So the lineup flips over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Step off throw to first. Mateo back safely. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ruiz on the move. Ruiz racing over to make the catch. Here's Adley Rutschman singing he was the first player taken in what has turned out to be a talented draft class.
Well, Boog, 2019 delivered a youth movement for Major League Baseball. Adley, Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Carroll, and the list goes on. It's extra special when you're the top pick in a class with so much talent.
At the belt and fires. That one outside, and that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Mateo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that.
2-2 count.
Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brent Rooker. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swung on, belted. Mullins moving back for it. Off the batter's eye and gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The Orioles leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And this is inside. Outside, and the count is 3-1. And the right-hander deals. This to third. Over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now it's J.D. Davis. Grounded out his first time. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 to Davis. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down. Now the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Bounce to the left side. Jump throw across his body. An acrobatic play to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
The pitch.
Hey, two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. Fastball for a strike. And now the lefty right through there for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. here in East Bay. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Burns back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
The center fielder, number 1.
Esteury Ruiz will hit next. He reached out a walk his first time. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one misses. 2-0. And a pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Nick Allen up next for the A's. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And a curve misses outside. In the air, out towards left center. Mullins pulls it in on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Ryan Noda up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw, and it gets away. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And fouled off.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Westberg fired to second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 69.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Austin Hayes. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Right through there for a strike. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. Move to first. Mateo back safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the righty deals. There's a strike at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Mateo, the runner at second with 1 away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
The third baseman,
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Just missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. And it remains a 4-3 game. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
The right-hander back to work. Outside low. And that is ball 1. That one in there across the letters. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Rutschman retired. And there's one away. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
O'Hearn in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back in Oakland, here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. The pitch. Going 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Craig Kimbrell is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cologne warming up as well.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Shea Langoliers in the on-deck circle for the A's. 3-2 now. That one lifted to left. Hayes ranging after it. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt, 1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Got him! 2 out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Yuri Ruiz now at the plate. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail it here, 4-3. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And now 2-0. And a good eye there.
3 balls, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch.